Great rising. Peace and power, y'all. Peace and power. I can't remember if I said we would be live today or not. So I'm here. Great rising. Guess I'm in here. I need to clean my phone screen too. Hey, great rising. Okay. Shit, it's hot. Peace and power. Peace and love. Peace and love. Hold on. Let's see who the fuck up in this joint. Oh, D. Renee. Oh, that's a cute picture of you. Hold on. Hold on. Sis, what you got on in that picture? Oh, great rising. See, my brow is sweating. And I got up pretty early. Peace and power. Shit, it's hot. It's hot. My thighs sweating. True story. Hold on. She had to get some air. Oh, your partying days? I'm about to say. Shit, the D Renee in that picture look like she about to go fuck them up. She don't like she gonna do no yoga. But that's peace too. I'm still working on the pose where I hold the leg up and hold the leg from behind the leg and around the leg. Like, yeah, I'm still working on it, sis. Great rising, great rising. I don't know what we doing today. See how I'm glistening? Can you see the glisten? Man. All right. So what we doing? Tomorrow's God or Sacred Woman? What y'all want to do? I got a pocket full of rubbers. And my homeboys do too. Now for real, what y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? I feel like it's dark and shit. Low key one. Alright, well, let's just chop it up, man. I'm probably gonna go outside and shit. If I'd have known y'all was gonna do it like this, I would have got my weed together. I'd have got my weed together. Let's do Sacred Woman. Let's do something in Sacred Woman. If it's any questions you have for me about anything, you know, open door policy. Yeah, anything you want to know about the book or the book, this piece, just let me know. Sacred relationships. We're in sacred relationships. I'm so fond of this gateway. It's right okay. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Peace and power. Since everybody not here today, we're gonna take it back. Take it back. Pizza, Jimmy Dean. Oh yeah. Did I say sausage breakfast? And Easter eggs. Great rising, family. Great rising. Just anybody, somebody, nobody. Alright. I think I know what we're gonna do. Just give me a minute. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Give me a minute. I'm about to go get my weed. I'm sacred and all that shit. It's a process. I'm about to roll up my weed and then we can talk while I go outside. Just give me a minute to get my shit together, okay? Yeah. And great rising, great rising. Great Rising. I feel like I'm super glossy. Super glossy. I'm gonna have to put something else on to go outside too. Alright, be right back. Alright, family. This whole show out we go. There we go. Alright. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Great Rising. Great Rising. Great Rising. Whew, shit. The getting must be goddamn good today. Alright, we finally made it. Airport status. Come on. Let's go. Just in case we need this. Yeah. Should be nice outside. That's nice. Great rising. Need some powder? Alright, here we go. It does sound beautiful out here. I sleep with my window open in all seasons and shit. And yeah, I have to, since it got a little bit warmer out, I have to close the window. Like, yeah, I like nature, but they be a little turned the fuck up. It's like, I want to hear that shit, but I want to hear that shit over my Hulu. Oh, that's crazy. Y'all, it's peace, man. I'm trying to tell you, there are some ways to go through some transformations. So people who are imprisoned, especially people who are in solitary confinement, either turn their lives around or go fucking crazy. Because when you're locked in a room or you're locked in a space with nobody but your higher self and your lower self, the battle of egos will always ensue. There'll always be some peace and there'll always be some war. But when it's between you, yourself, and you, goddamn, only one man gonna walk out alive. You're as above or you're so below, you know? So both will walk out, but only one will walk out alive. And that's why prison changes some people, and for some, it just don't do shit, you know? Some become institutionalized, and some become revolutionized. Hold on right quick, let me dump these guts. Show enough though. Show enough. Look, and I got on a toe ring and shit. A toe ring. So I'm gonna fuck him up with that one. Put the foot in the air. True story. Oh, I hope I don't wake up nobody. It is. I'm out here loud. It is early. Hold on. But yeah. So that time by yourself and shit. That solo time. Get you together. Get you together. I spent, when I started to fast from TV and I started to fast from radio, I accidentally started to fast from people, you know? Like I had friends where we would get together. I go over your house, you come over my house so we could watch Empire together. So we could watch Black Ink together. And when I started to fast from those things, I'm trying to tell you, you think your riders will be like, shit, if you don't want that shit because you think it's bad for you, I don't want the shit for me neither. Let me just at least see what it's like. But nah, that ain't usually how it goes. Usually when you decide to live, death keep happening. Death keep fucking happening around you. And the farther back you stay and watch it go, the more you be like, damn, is that where I was headed? Great rising. Great rising. Hell yeah. Solitary confinement. What's it? Ostracize yourself from the rest of the world. For the rest of the world. Like, I remember I don't know, I guess it was about a year ago, maybe. Yeah, I guess right at about a year ago. I was over my pop's house, and he was talking about, I don't know, one of the Kardashians and a Rob or something, and a Chloe or some shit. I don't fucking know, I'm being honest. I don't remember. But every time he'd be like, you know, the Kardashians so-and-so. And I'm like, no. You know, the white China with the black wife. And I'm like, no. And you're like, you know, the... I've been out the loop. Oh, shit. As a matter of fact, somebody called me the other day and said, if you're in Georgia, I don't know how it is everywhere else, but, you know, Trump got a lot of little shit pushing, and we be trying to ignore him. But I'll be honest and say I thought in the beginning, too, that he would do things that would affect people with big money. But he making sure everybody feel the trickle down. So I think on the it's like July 1 here in Georgia. July 1 it becomes illegal, a moving violation to have your phone in this weekend. Motherfucking shit. This weekend? Shit. I'm about to call off my motherfucking job on their ass. I'm about to call off my motherfucking job on their ass. Sis, text me as soon as I get off this feed so I can tell them niggas, nah, my baby got a fever of 100 and motherfucking 4. Boy, we is off out here. We off in these streets. Hell yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah. And I done got me an Airbnb for the night just because it was in my spirit to get me an Airbnb for the night and shit. My name is Peaches and I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breast. Hell yeah, we about to fuck this city up. Yeah, come through. I still waiting on the king to come through. That nigga say the same thing every weekend. I'm gonna be there on time, babe. I ain't gonna go to sleep this time, I swear. I'll be like, alright, nigga, I see you tomorrow. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, solitary confinement though, that's where we left off at. Solitary confinement. Fast from some of the worldly things. Imagine what it would be like for somebody in solitary confinement. Then you see those movies and shit, or you've heard a story and shit where old rich ass motherfucker take a broke ass bitch or to another country and shit, had this bitch in the woods eating plants and shit, and she be healed and she be whole and shit. You know what I mean? It's more in, come on. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on. Somebody be healed and whole and shit. And it don't just be that a motherfucker done took somebody to another country. It's not just the difference in plants and just the difference in air and just the difference in water and frequency. A lot of it is seclusion. That's why rehabilitation centers require you to leave your phone at home and to travel to another state or another country in order for you to get away from from familiarity, to get away from your same behaviors. You battling with drugs, you battling with your kids, you battling with your husband, you battling with money, you battling with debt. Get you away from all those battles so you ain't got to do shit but fight one battle at a time, and that first one being yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, solitary confinement is peace, and in a world where you can't lock yourself in a room or bathroom because you do have a man and you do have children to feed and shit, you can shut the world out. You ain't got to shut yourself in. There's a way to shut the world out so that you have solitary confinement in your domain of peace. Like your grandma used to say, I'm trying to tell you, our grandmamas had all the black magic plugs and we shut them the fuck down. Grandma say, don't listen to that secular music. That secular music, that worldly stuff. Yeah, that's it. You just gotta mind your frequencies. Like I said, if you consider that every single thing, everything draws you nearer to life or death. No, nothing is excluded. When I make a phone call, the conversation that I'm having with the representative I'm on the phone with, whether I choose to read inside the house or outside the house, if you ask yourself every single time, life or death, it'll become really easy to recognize what's best for you. You know, become really easy. Shit. Sis, what zip code you in or something? Motherfucking talk to me, man. Talk to me. Hell yeah, fuck that job shit. Where you at, sis? Tell me where you at. Fuck, I hop in the car right now. Hop in the car right now. Let me smoke this blunt though, because I ain't gonna smoke in the car. You wanna go to jail or you wanna go home? And hold on, let me lift this up. Sure enough, I forgot my lighter. The lift and separate. No. Sure enough, y'all. Alright, be right back. Great rising, great rising. shit. You had y'all remember not too long ago I got the green bananas like this, you know, the smaller ones. Yo, my mama's like, I don't want none of that. The green one's not ready. But these little yellow ones though, they even sweeter than the GMO joints we used to. That's just real banana, that's all. This though, and I'm telling you this because a lot of us go, I'm trying to tell you sis, you remember that? A lot of us go vegan and we go, it's difficult because nobody's taught us about vegetation, right? We came up, a lot of us, our grandma grew a couple of fruits and vegetables and shit. We might have lived in a place like Florida where you could get some shit off the tree, but for the most part, all the vegetables and shit you ate came out of a can coming up, if your life anything like mine. And so when you go vegan, you know those canned fruits and vegetables to go to. You're gonna run to apples, bananas, oranges, and grapes. You know, watermelon if the season is right. And then with your vegetables, you're gonna have the same shit. Fucking peas, carrots, string beans. The ones that come in a can. There's so many new things and different things though. Even with meat, I tell people there are, even when you eat meat, you usually go back and forth between 2 or 3 meats. Some people will eat chicken, they'll eat turkey, and they'll eat fucking beef. Or some people just chicken, turkey, and fish. Or some people just fish. The point is, if you went and bought something from all the meat sections, you would still only have 4 to 5 things, where in produce it's endless, all right? And produce is endless, fucking endless. So try new things. This right here, that's peas. We're starting to. First of all, you gotta understand this is a rental property. This ain't no rent to own or nothing. Like this other motherfuckers' units and shit. But we already, this right here, just on the strength of having, having live plants around. You see, like, yeah. I think my neighbor, whoever lived there before, had a plant. And you can see my neighbor over there got a little plant on their porch. But not in this neighborhood. This ain't going on. And then, hold on. So, yeah, we working though. We working. So, boom. Like step 1, because children and animals is running through the yard constantly. We just started putting the post and shit up for that yesterday. Oh, and I probably showed you this before, but 2, learn what the fuck is growing around you. Yeah, like this is dandelion. This right here, I'm gonna get closer so you can see. It's so wet out here that it looks drab. Okay, so this right here, that's dandelion. I mean, you don't see the plant, but you see you don't see the flower, but you see the plant. And that's dandelion that people eat too. Hold on, see if I can find some chives for you out here. This ain't shit we growing. This just shit that grow naturally. If you was in some old apocalyptic shit, you could survive off of some of the things that are growing right in your yard. Trying to see if there's some chive I can pull up that you'll actually be able to see. Hold on. Oh, that's some good dandelion over there. Hold on. I don't want to pull up shit unless I know it's going to be perfect, so I ain't got to pull nothing but one time. If you do start to find out what's growing in your own yard, if you want to practice with eating in this shit, at least wait for a season of rain to pass. One season, again, because you don't know who's treating what, and you want to make sure there's less chemicals in your shit. So usually if you wait a rain after you move into a place, if you don't know who sprayed what before you, then give it at least a season before you start to trust anything. Here, because my feet are cold, but this is where the chive is, right here at the back. There's a lot more of it right here. All right. You see this? We on the same shit. The barter system. It worked before. We have to learn to practice it. Everybody trying to make money. Everybody trying to save money. We have to learn how to barter again. Be like, shit, if you grow tomatoes and I grow onions, we good on that, you know. We link up with somebody who growing fucking kale and somebody who growing lettuce. We good on those things. And we just barter, and we just barter. And even if we have to supplement with things from the grocery store, we're still learning the art of bartering and we're still saving. Everything I told you years ago, it's been 2 or 3 years now, I saw a black man post, he need his daughters, he's like, I'm a single man, I'm a single father, and I need my daughter's hair to stay braided. And he's like, I've tried to do her hair and I can't, but I can keep your yard together. He's like, if there's any queens in this zip code, and he put his zip code up, if there's any queens that can keep my hair braided, I'll keep your yard done. You know what I mean? And that was peace. I started the same thing. At the time I had a home daycare, and I met a mother who had 2 daughters. One was old enough to be in gymnastics and the other was too young to do anything. So I'm like, I will, if you have your older daughter to teach my baby gymnastics, then I will watch your daughter at no cost to you, you know. And that's peace. I still paid the little girl, but anyway. The barter system. About this right here. Yeah, we are gonna grow. Try some new shit. This right here is a guava. You know, back before we got woke and shit, we drink an Arizona tea if it had some guava in it and shit, some Snapple guava, but we ain't never really fucked with no guava. Let me show you what it looked like. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can get a seed out. It's a lot of shitload of seeds, but it's super small. Nope, accidentally swallowed them. Let me try again. Damn it. Happened again. Give me one. That girl swallow game on 1,000. Hold on. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, cool. Alright, I got some. Yeah, that's a seed too. You see that? Alright, cool. Now you see them, now you don't. Alright, but try something new, try something different. Don't get bored with practicing vegetarianism or veganism. You don't have to always have the same boring ass salad. You can have the same 3 vegetables and lightly bake or lightly saute some of them, and then have the other ones fresh and mix them together. Because you know, fresh onion and grilled onion or saute onion have a completely different taste. And the same with green peppers, red peppers, mushrooms, and any fucking thing else. Even spinach. Its fresh taste is completely different than its cooked taste. So try combining the two. And see if they give you some, I don't know, break up the monotony. Alright, so moving on. Keep it strong. I still got guava seeds in my teeth. Where the fuck is the king at? Pass the doobie to my left and right. Yeah, left and right. That's what I say when I'm smoking by myself. Listen, a lot of the things that made it sound like using purple cabbage instead of lettuce. That was different. It is. I had, you ever heard of bok choy? I never heard of it until the day I heard of it. But I made a vegan taco. I had been using romaine lettuce, you know, because romaine kind of is taco shelly looking, the bend, and I'd use bok choy instead, and it wasn't as soft, as pliable. So with the romaine, you can roll it up and eat it easily. With the bok choy, as soon as you try to roll it, it's starting to crack up, but it was still different and it was beautiful. I loved it. I'm gonna slide to the side and shit. I'm gonna be with y'all, but yeah, bok choy. You gotta try that. Gotta try that bok choy. Get you an anklet too and shit. Get you an anklet too. I mean, yeah, get your anklet. That's not me plugging the site, because I ain't really made no anklets. If you want an anklet, you're going to have to special order that shit. But yeah, get you an anklet, because I told you, ever since I put my little shit on, I've been ready to do something. This got me feeling like an amethyst and shit. I'm like, shit. Like, what you trying to do? Look, though. I got the shells and shit on there. You see that? And with the matching toe ring, though. I'm about to fuck them up with that one. Oh, Africana. Oh, Africana. For real. Y'all, I be African as I can fucking be, man. African as I can fucking be. I want black power to look like it's sweet in a motherfucker. For real. Like, when I grew up, African did not look like the way. I'm like, you niggas got on... I'm be telling you the truth. A little bit look at Africans, I like... Y'all smell funny, you sound funny, and y'all wear fucked up looking clothes. Like, where the fuck are you going with royal purple on and gold trim, my nigga? Did Jesus rose today? Now I don't understand. I was lost. I was lost. So, that don't mean I'm about to start looking funny and smelling funny. That means I want black power to look like something you want to be a part of. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, yeah, I want to be natural too. What the fuck? Fuck Beyonce. And I mean that in the most sisterly way. Man, I used to Photoshop my face on Beyonce body. Not in a psycho way, in a funny way. Like, everybody at school used to love that shit. They'd stop by my locker to see what new picture I had of Beyonce body on my face. But she looked so fucking sculpted to me. That was before I really understood the airbrush and the Photoshop shit. Now that shit's so real, our children don't know what they look like, y'all. We let them play with these Snapchat filters and shit. They don't know what the fuck they look like. I'm not making this shit up. They don't know what the fuck they look like. They don't. Damn. That shit does so much. It does so much. Fuck. Anyway. Before I make myself emotional, let me smoke my weed. Remember a lot of the things. If you got the book, page 87. Hold on. I know Janice need the book. Nas need the book. Is there anybody here who don't have the book? And is there anybody here who can afford to give the book to someone else? Like, I don't have the book in stock right now. So if I promise somebody a book, I have to go and purchase the book. And I'm committed to sending one to Nas and Janice. But is there anybody else here who doesn't have it? Oh, Shay, I missed your comment. It's like container garden. I would say great rising, but my neighbors all look happy to be awake. Anyway. If you're not fasting and you're not dieting or doing nothing different, at least try to only eat meat or bread or cheese one at a time. Now that I know how deadly a combination they are together, now that I know how unhealthy it is for us to eat before noon, I understand that to have a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. That's 4 things that will all kill us, like at the same time and at the wrong time. All right, be careful, family. If you do that at breakfast, you say breakfast, you have a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, or croissant, or breakfast sausage, egg, and cheese taco, burrito, whatever the fuck they're doing with the breakfast shit with the liquid eggs. They've gotten creative. Then at lunch, you have taco, same thing. You know what I mean? You have a taco. You got the meat, you got the cheese, you got the bread. And then at dinner time, shit, you have pizza. You got the meat, you got the cheese, you got the bread. So it's 3 times you've consumed an abundance of death, and probably too close together. You know, when folks have their colonoscopies and the colonectomies and whatever the fuck the colon cleanses is, they lose 10 and 15 pounds. It's a lot of shit in us. It's a lot of shit in us. And the healthier you eat, the greener you eat, the leaner you eat. When those vegetables move through, they don't leave trace residue like the chemicals and the meats and the cheeses and the breads do. They instead break down those walls of old residual on their way out. So increase your green intake, please. I love you. Colon wellness is peace in a motherfucking breast health. Alright. Womb detoxification. The point is, if you still have a cycle and it's an uncomfortable cycle, if it's 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 12 days, let's change that shit. Holler at me, fam. We all having the same issues. We all having the same issues. We just don't talk. Is that boy looking lonely? It ain't by itself though. Okay, Tanya Walker need the book. Who else need the book? What blunt? It's an incense over here. Okay. Okay. What you talking about? Hold on, let me get this incense going right on over here. So no. Detoxification. Remember, sometimes, family, most time, the best detox is to stop putting garbage in. You know what I mean? Like, no, if you want to stop smoking cigarettes, I don't encourage you to go get no chemical fucking gum to chew on or go get no chemical fucking patch to put on. Sometimes the best way to detox from a thing is to eliminate that thing. The body is always detoxing itself. All you have to do is give it more power to do what it needs to do and give it less work to do. Damn it, I need that. Hold on. Just because it's the principle. Hold on. Alright. So I'm over here, family. I'm over here. We here together. I'm just going through, make sure I ain't missing no comments and no shit. Think Miss Friday can get the book. Sis said she'll gift the book, but they have to be committed and shit. Nah, sis, that's not how this works. That's really not how this works. Listen, the truth of the matter is, that's definitely not how this works. Like, it's a lot of people who've been rocking with us for a long time, and they do smoke weed, or they do snort, or they do drink liquor, you know what I mean, or they do watch Netflix or fucking Hulu or cable or whatever the fuck it is they do. Everybody got their vices. What I'm saying is anybody with any income can find $20, and I don't give a fuck. Yeah, and I get it that it's hard sometimes because I've been there, but I was there and I was broke with no money to do nothing, and I was high. So get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? If you eating, you got money. And ain't none of us no starving. And any one of us can miss $20 worth of meals personally. I ain't telling you to starve your children. Any one of us, no matter what our fucking health condition is, can afford to miss $20 worth of eating to purchase a book that's gonna save your fucking life. You know what I mean? But we haven't, a lot of us. And so the commitment just not there. It's a lot of sisters we rubbing elbows with, and we fucking kicking the chopping the bobo up to these motherfuckers every day, and they still ain't got no book. Then they here for the sisterhood. They ain't here for the healing. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. That's what I say. When I would buy the book, because when I first started reading Sacred Woman, I would give it to any woman I saw myself in, any woman I saw my old self in. And like, you can't come up with nobody with no bag of books and shit and they not feel like you're about to sell them something. So it took a lot of finesse, you know what I mean, or personality or pizzazz once. I'd be like, I did it on live a couple times too, be like, shit, I had a bag full of them bitches, right? I'd be like, say, hey, and you drop the book on the ground so it make a loud noise. They get people's attention, be like, oh, say, sis, I think you dropped something. This yours? She be like, nah, that ain't mine. It is now, actually, sis. It's a book called Sacred Woman. I'm not selling it to you. I'm gifting it to you. It's by Queen Afua. It's better than the Bible because it changed my life. I lost 100 pounds. I lost a toxic marriage and several fucked up relationships. Sis, I got free. I got free. I don't have to donate plasma to smoke weed no more, and the dick I suck don't stink. Look, Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. Can I give you this? I'm gonna write my name and my number right on the inside because I'm on YouTube, man. I'm on Facebook, just in case you want to fuck with me and shit. Can I treat you to a vegan lunch? Call me. Boom. In there. Did I win a lot of them? Hell fucking yeah. Did I lose a lot of them? Hell motherfucking yeah. But I still went for their ass, and they still walked away with that book. You're gonna get this work. You're gonna get this work. If nothing else, you're gonna have to look through this book. You're gonna have to wonder, who was this woman? What the fuck was she on? And what's in this book? It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Most of the time. Every now and then. There'd be a sister who I'm sure would do nothing like my mama did. Would just put the book down. Put the book down somewhere. I remember one time I couldn't find my book. And she's like, oh yeah, you can have mine. I'm like, you don't give a fuck? Really? I could just have your whole lifeline, huh? The whole float. You don't want none of the lifesaver. And we out here doing the womb healing, doing no womb pollution for you, huh? Yeah, no womb pollution for her. But the thing is, she had the book laying around, and when Say needed a book, she had the book laying around. And when my sister needs a book, my mom will have it laying around, you know. And so every time we gift it or give it, it do work. It just do work in God's time. It might not work now, and it might not work the way we envisioned it, but the book gonna do the work, yo. It's definitely gonna do the work. So, committed or not, I got you. I got my two. I'm gifting my two. And that's a fact, Jack. It is where we need it to be. It's way too early for me to want to eat the bananas, but I can't think about shit else. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Must be present to win. Look, one sister asked me about a skirt I had on. If you know who she is, tell me. I can't remember her name. She asked me about a skirt I had on. And fuck around to be one of y'all asses for real. And I promised her I would send her a skirt, but I can't find her name. I don't know who. There's so many messages in my inbox. I don't know who. I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't know how to find out. Yeah, so help me if you remember the sister who asked me about a skirt, and I was like, sis, you could have a skirt. Then when she inboxed me, I told her I'm gonna give her a different skirt, one that I think she'll like better. The one I had on looked Hispanic. I wanted to send her the African print skirt, but either way, I got the skirt ready to ship to her, and I don't know who she is or where she is. So hopefully that sister we got them get this message. Damn, Anisha, that is so fucking peace that you here. So I can give you your package today. I could say that little $6 or $7.20. Get the fuck. Where you at? You said like you in Atlanta, or you doing like other folk be like, well, really, I'm out here in Jonesboro and shit. But nigga, are you on the outskirts? Are you on the outskirts, or are you in my city? How close are you to 30316? I am a sacred woman, filled with the spirit of the Most High Supreme. I'm a sacred woman full of love and full of grace. I'm a sacred woman. I am pure in state. Damn, Buford. See what I'm talking about? I'm a sacred woman spreading healing across the land. I am a sacred woman radiant and bright. I am a sacred woman bringing forth the light. I am a sacred woman moved only in the spirit. Hey, I got a question. That's an affirmation. I'm a sacred woman standing tall and standing strong. I'm a sacred woman and I am healthy, wealthy, and all wise. I do have a question though. I'm a sacred woman and I work magic from my kitchen healing laboratory. I'm a sacred woman working skillfully with nature's 4 elements: air, fire, water, and earth. Come journey with me as we restore what's ours, as we rebuild our families and re-strengthen our men, as we empower our children and uplift our elders. There is a way to restoration, and I believe that we, black women, we have the power to do it. We do. We have the power to heal all wounds, to heal all hearts, and that's peace as fuck. We are. Man, black woman, I am not your competition. You know what I mean? I fucking love you. So I do have a question though. Just briefly, like, check this out now. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and it's the same conversation we all have with each other all the time. You done had it with somebody before, where they be like, somebody couldn't grow up to be no good man because he didn't have no daddy. You know what I mean? He ain't have no father figure. He ain't have no example. We done heard all that. We done heard that narrative before, right? I'm trying to figure out. Motherfuckers say they don't know how to be no good man because they didn't have no daddy. What values in man do we expect to be innate or intrinsic? What characteristics or values, what, I'm gonna give you an example. Whether I have a good mama or not, I'm expected to know how to mother, okay? The minute I have a child, whether I had good examples or not, I'm expected to know how to mother because nurturing is supposed to be natural to me. If my mama's a crackhead and my dad is a jailbird and I'm 11 years old and I have smaller siblings, I am automatically expected to go into maternal mode because nurturing is natural and intrinsic to me as a woman. What values do we give man intrinsically? Is it just to fucking fight? Or I'm asking, how come they have that narrative as an escape when I don't really? How come I can't say I'm not shit because my mama wasn't shit, but a man can say he ain't shit because his daddy wasn't shit? I'm trying to understand that. Like, I'm trying to understand it. I need answers. I need answers. I'm like, there's nothing in you naturally that draws you to provide and protect. Y'all asking, I'm the woman who wants my... Wait, excuse me, come again, say what? You said the past came knocking at your door yesterday. I don't know how to feel about that. None of that. Okay, so what did the message say? What did the beloved need? Was she lost? Okay, was she lost? Come on, God, talk to me. Lachey, I don't know how you be having this shit popping, fam. I don't know how you be having this shit popping. Like, my life be so fucking drab. I be like, I don't get no action. Yes, eye emoji, eye emoji, eye emoji, eye emoji. She was calling saying her brother died. Talk to me. Eye emoji, eye emoji, eye emoji, ear emoji. Honey. Okay. You see me over here not saying that. My grandma taught me that. My condolences. I ain't mean to laugh. My condolences, because that is sad. You know what? Sis, you on point with the emojis. Hand over chin, thinking, yeah. Listen, I know this. And I know this, like, this is not coming from my lower self. This is coming from my higher self. I love my king, and I trust my king. I really do. I love without ownership and trust without fear. Like, I mean, the conversations that we have are so raw, you know. Like, I never met a man who was as honest as he is. Like, and it's hard to be honest with somebody when you care about them because you want to protect their feelings, you know. Truth don't protect feelings, you know. Truth don't protect shit but trust. That's all the fuck it protects. Truth pretty much will fuck up everything else. um, so I give thanks that I have a man that can tell me exactly what he wants and exactly what he needs. My king can tell me if he needs my energy tonight and my energy only, or if he needs to be with another woman tonight because he knows himself well enough to know what energy he needs, what he needs to fill up, or who he needs to fill up. So if my king say he coming, I love you. If my king say he going, I love you. You know what I mean? Home is a person any fucking way. So home gonna be here, you know. The thing is, and again, this is definitely, I think, this is my higher self. If somebody called my goddamn phone to say any motherfucking thing, I don't really know who I might become. I really don't know. And I'm like, I'm a peace person. I'm a peace person. I don't know how I would so like, you the only surviving family member, couldn't nobody else call. Couldn't nobody else call? Like, you thought he just, like, okay. Alright, yeah. Eye emoji. Did you pass the message? Did you pass the message, sis? Nah, I really don't think nobody would have called me. I really think they would have had to find another way to get that message to him. You're gonna have to find another way to get that message to him, like, legit. I hope that's try not to say motherfuckers. I hope motherfuckers understand that, but that's not a frequency of peace. I hope individuals understand that. I don't give a damn what you have with her. I don't give a damn what you had with her, King. King, I don't give a damn what you have with her tomorrow. That's how strong my love is. But you have something with her. I don't have shit with her. You know what I mean? Okay, we got a common denominator. Don't call me, sis. Sis, don't call me. Like, it would be different if you one of his queens, or like I said, because my king 100, he'll be like, you know, if let's say her name Rhonda, Ife, I need Rhonda today. Like, tonight I need Rhonda. And I'm like, damn, I really wanted your ass. Alright. Fuck. Love on her ass like you love on me. You know what I mean? Damn. But Rhonda, me and Rhonda, we cool. I love Rhonda, and Rhonda love me. How I know Rhonda love me? She don't be calling me and shit. Rhonda know when Rhonda see me on the live. She see me on the tag. She see me in the live drive. Rhonda don't call me. Rhonda just wait till it's her turn. And I be like, Hashi Tashi Rhonda. Nambia Hore Genkyo Rhonda. I don't know what it would be like if Rhonda had stepped outside herself, okay, and had become someone else to look at herself, calling myself about anything. Nah, really though, with me and Rhonda is peace because Rhonda is who she is. Like, Rhonda and I have parallel positions, you know. But if somebody has actually been noted, like, parallel and side is not really the same. To run alongside and to be on the side are not the same. Like I said, Rhonda and I are parallel, all right? Rhonda and I are parallel, you know. Like, Rhonda and I are both grounded in the king, you know what I'm saying? And Rhonda, like a fucking pyramid. Rhonda and I are both grounded. He is our common denominator. He is our base. We both ascend with him, and he is the point again. He the as above, he the so below, and that's how that shit go. Ain't no side shit or no triangle. Like, we going, you know what I mean? We coming together and shit. Even if we cross paths, we just gonna keep on going and shit, and everything gonna be peace. But this side chick, if I've already identified you as a side anything, you shouldn't call my phone. You shouldn't call my phone. Only way you should call my phone is if you need to tell my dude that I died. But other than that, don't call my phone. Don't call my phone. Don't do that. Listen, I didn't have she messaged him on Facebook. I was just oh shit. Sis say, it gonna take me 2 days to smoke this little piece of weed fucking with y'all. Sis say, show me put them out. Hold on. And she messaged him on Facebook. She saying putting his shit out. Man, I ain't saying that what I got going on is better than nobody else shit. Cause everybody got their ups, everybody got their downs, everybody got their ins, their outs, their evens, their odds. But I do give thanks. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Ife, don't do that. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. But I do remember when I first met Say and another woman reached out to me. She wasn't rude or none of that shit. She was very respectful. But the frequency was like, is it real? Like, yeah. Everybody felt me and Say when we connected. Everybody felt that shit. If you was fucking with me before I met him, and then you was there when that shit started, like, the frequency was high. The shit was life altering. It really did change me and everybody around me and everything else. It changed my world, and in a good way, you know. And his world changed too, and I believe in a good way. And so that make people uncomfortable, you know. Everybody want to progress with you, and to learn that they not going somewhere new with you. Sometimes it's hard for people. You know what I mean? You know, they done had a company shut down and shit, and everybody wondered if they gonna get hired on with the new one or not. Yeah. And so that was the frequency. You know, the company was expanding, and she was getting her pink slip, and that's how she approached me. Like that was the frequency. Like, is this true what I hear? Am I about to get laid off because the company is growing? When I done put in the groundwork for the company, I was here when it wasn't nothing but a plot of land, and I done helped to contribute and shit, and I done cultivated the land, and now somebody else with something more sparkly can just come in and take the company, and I don't even get a fucking care package? That was the frequency, and I couldn't even be mad at sis. I couldn't even be mad at sis. And yeah, you know me, I did like corporate do. Go talk to HR. Bitch. Nah, no shade. Yeah, go talk to HR. You know, that information is above my pay grade. Goddamn, go talk to somebody else. And then yeah, and I let him know, like, my heart is in a million different places right now. I just gave my heart to you, and like, it's fresh off the block. Like, fresh off the block. The last time I ignored her, when I linked up with Zion's father, we was living together for a week before, and we was in a roommate situation. It was 4 of us, and we all worked at the same job. Another couple, and then me and him. You know, that other couple that worked with us had already had their spot, and when they saw that me and him had linked up with each other, and they heard we was looking for a place and shit, they was like, they got a roommate suite type apartment, where it's a room and a bedroom on one side, and then on the exact opposite side of them, they like, shit, they looking for somebody to, you know, share the rent with. And I'm like, okay, cool. So me and him moved in. We wasn't there for a week before the female roommate called me at the job, and she's like, hey, do your dude got a sister? I'm like, yeah, he got a sister. Why? What's up? She's like, what does she look like? And I'm like, what? She 5'9", 5'5", with brown eyes, smile like the sunrise. No, real. I'm like, what the fuck? What does it matter? Yeah, I mean, he got a sister. Like, what the fuck? Cut to the chase. She's like, oh, because he here with a girl right now. And when I walked in the house, they was just sitting down in the living room watching a movie or whatever. But they jumped up, like, they both jumped. Like, when I came in, like, they jumped apart. So I don't know what the fuck was going on, but you know what I'm saying. I asked him who that, and he said, oh, his sister. And she started describing her, and I'm like, that's definitely not the sister. And I asked him about it, and I believe that I don't think he denied it. I think he just denied the nature of the relationship. You know, maybe he just said it was, it was, you know how they do. It was less than what it was. Now I did have somebody over here, but it wasn't like that. She didn't see us jumping apart or whatever the fuck. Anyway, I stayed. I forgave him and I tried again. And at that point, we were literally 7 days into the relationship. And 7 weeks later, it was a similar occurrence. And 7 months later, it was a similar occurrence. And 7 years later, it was a similar occurrence. You know, and it's like, here I was in a whole new life and in a whole new light, and had been giving my heart to someone, and a red flag. Yeah, we ain't 7 days in, and it's a woman on my motherfucking line about something or another. And so I just called him like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I never met a man in a connection so beautiful, but I don't want to play a beautiful song just for it to end again, you know. And he was like, he promised me that it would never happen again. He promised me that it would never happen again. Like, and it felt like a different kind of promise. Not like the promise when a nigga purple your eye and then swear to God he never gonna hit you again, but then never mind. It was like a legit, it felt like, yeah, like I could hear what felt like, I could hear what felt like sorrow, what felt like a vow, like, yeah, for fear of losing me or something, or hurting me. That's what I'll say, fear of hurting me. And anyway, like, yeah, and he told me he loved me and he hung up, and then like 2 seconds later, the same woman was apologizing to me. Yeah, telling me she loved me and looked up to me, and she apologized if she was out of line. She'll never do it. And I was like, yeah, you ain't never seen that kind of shit happen before. That was peace, though. And he right, it won't ever happen again. I trust that. Yeah, I do. Shit, I know it's peace. Yeah, anyway, I don't want nobody calling my phone about no funeral and shit. Don't call him about no funeral either. Like we saying, I just told my dude I'm going skeleton. Oh yeah, if you ain't never seen Skeleton Key, you're missing out on a good one. Yeah, you're missing out on a good one. Alright. So yeah. I'm gonna keep on going. Where we at? Oh, we've been on here for an hour and 5 minutes just chopping it up. Alright, Nisha, before I get off here, what time you said you're gonna be what time you said you're gonna be around the way, sis? Sis said the past came knocking at my door. That ain't even how I would have said that shit. Sis, what time you gonna be in the city? I'm gonna come back to Minnesota. I actually do want to come back just because I met some beautiful people there. Corey, Shamika, fucking Cece. I met a lot of beautiful people there. This white man named John, he wasn't beautiful. And John was an old white man trying to fuck. Old white man was trying to get the chocolate, y'all. Trying to get the chocolate, can say, can he take me to lunch? Can you take me to lunch? You don't want it. I'm not from around here, y'all. It's some of this shit sound stereotypical, but like some of the stereotypes will protect you. You know what I mean? Like when you go from region to region, there are some things that are just come with the culture, you know. The speed and the hustle of a northern woman, the aggression, the humility, and not in all of us, like I said, the general frequency. Yeah, like stereotypically speaking, a woman in the South will serve you a hot plate, and a woman in the North will serve you them hands. It's a toss up. You know what I mean? But yeah, oh, I got to go pee. I got to go pee. Yeah. So as far as that regional shit go, I was like, I don't know how these women in Minnesota talk to y'all. I really don't, because your boy John was like, can he take me to lunch? I'm like, I said, would it be you alone, John, or would your wife be joining us? He's like, oh my, yeah, oh my. Is that how you ask if I have a home life? That's exactly what the fuck I'm asking, motherfucker. And what's your money like, white boy? You out here, and I had to know because I'm trying to find out if that's the, I want to know the truth. I had to find out because I need to know, is these black women out here fucking you white boys for money? Like, why you so comfortable fucking talking to me? This ain't your first fucking rodeo. So you talk to black women all the time. Your wife like black women too. Oh, you're frisky. I sure am, motherfucker. Do your wife like black women too, or just you, John? How much did the last black woman you was with cost you? Motherfucker be getting, if you don't know how the fuck to receive me. How much did it cost you? It's like, well, I had money then, and I was, doing this, and now I'm a meat salesman and shit. And I'm like, John, you really don't even know. You just falling in the trap. You just don't even know. About to say some shit that's about to gut your whole soul. Anyway, yeah. So John didn't want to talk to me no more. John didn't want to talk to me no more. That's good. I used to dance for white men when I was younger. And I danced for white men because I started in a black club, but black men required so much and they gave so little. They'd be like, can you make your left pussy do the cha-cha slide one time? Like, nigga. Nigga. And you in here like low-key drinking out your friend glass anytime he turn his head. Nigga. You're like, like, as soon as that nigga look and hit somebody's ass, you be like, you can't get a goddamn $8 drink, nigga. You know what I mean? It's $2 Tuesday, and you up here nigga with a whole $2. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you that. Then I'm gonna answer my sister. But yeah, that's what made me go to a white club. But yeah, so I seen that shit. I heard all that shit before. Yeah, wasn't selling pussy to you white boys then. I ain't about to start now, nigga. No. Hell no. I can't even. Hell no from the mountaintops. What do I say about a man that makes excuses for his actions? What would I say? I wouldn't say shit. If I ain't gotta fuck with nobody who make excuses. I wouldn't say shit no more. I'd be tired of saying shit. Probably. I don't give a fuck what you. Yeah, I'd be tired of saying shit. What do I say about a man that make excuses for his actions? I don't say shit. I say okay, bye. That's exactly what I say. Okay, bye. Fuck out of here. It ain't burning no bridge if it ain't helping me get across shit. Then I'm just burning a fucking burden. Fuck out of here. What bridge? For in case if one day you gonna have something that I'm not about to, nah. Hell nah. I got to keep you around one day because if one day you have the money and you have the mind and you have the heart and you have the drive and the desire and the will and shit and you have the commitment to goddamn do something bigger, like exercise your fucking potential and shit, then I should keep you around just in case that happens. Get the fuck out of here, man. Okay, bye. And I love you a long time. I got real good at standing in solidarity with a nigga from a whole different apartment. Okay? Anyway. Yeah, it be time, yo. It be time. We don't want to do that shit, but it be time. It be time, yo. We be overdue for that shit. We be overdue. Overdue. Like, I think that is, I know it sounds like a stretch, but I think it's because they manipulated time that we don't grasp the concept of it, and so we don't, and so that's why we don't move, you know? Like, we don't move. It's never time. It's never the right time for shit. It's never the right time. I hope we all get free. I hope we all get free. I want us to live our best life. Like, straight the fuck up. If I had to die tonight, would I be peace with where I am right now today? If I was gonna die after this meal, would I be peace with what I ate? If I was gonna die after this conversation, would I be peace with what I fucking, come on now. And so I'm going, since I don't know when this shit coming, I'm gonna engage in happy places all the time. I'm gonna engage in happy places and happy people all the fucking time. If any experience is gonna be my last experience, you know, before you walk the Green Mile and shit, before these motherfuckers give you a death sentence, before they take you out, they let you have a last fucking wish or whatever, a last meal or some shit. And that's what they give to a fucking inmate, a fucking convict. I'm out here free, by all means of the word. And so I should have the liberty of giving myself and treating myself to that exclusive last shit every time. Every time. You know what I mean? Fucking right. Birthday sex every time. Yeah. Yeah. Teenagers and shit. Yeah, damn teenagers. Hell yeah, get it free. That's why I smile and fuck. People be like, you be waking up so early. How do you be so happy so early? Bitch, why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? Teenagers are some real, that's some real work happening with some teenagers, man. This work never stops. The work never stops. Happy Mother's Day, yo. Not just on Mother's Day, that's another thing. Happy Mother's Day every day. Every day, Happy Mother's Day. Oh, that work don't cut off. Straight up. Hey, where we at? 13-year-old son. Y'all, my baby is, she 9. I forget, sometime I think she's 17. She 9. And I haven't even gotten there yet. And it's already, it's crazy. Like, I'm ready, I mean, but the shit is crazy. I already see it happening. I give thanks that I've come into this. Oh, and he a Gemini, so you got two. So you got some anywhere between 2 and 12 13-year-old sons. Okay, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. I'm a Gemini. We work. We a little bit of work. We a wee bit of work, just a little bit. But yeah, let's see, great rise and love and light. You never know, it's happy to wake up angry. Yeah, what Cat Williams say, gang banging on bacon? You gang banging on bacon, nigga? Straight up. Yeah, I don't know how they do it either. I'm thankful that I wake up happy. I'm thankful that I'm chosen. My children will be 17, 16, and 14 in the next few months. April, June, July. Oldest girl, my daughter's birthday, it's Juneteenth. That is Gemini. Yeah. There's a lot of Geminis going on. I'm telling you, the best thing you can do to tame a Gemini is to introduce them to themselves. You know what I mean? Introduce them to themselves. Geminis have to have a creative outlet. Um, like I don't study the zodiacs and shit. Like I just know what I feel. The same way I feel like the Sagittarius has to have um, a sensual or sexual outlet. You know what I mean? I feel like we all, if we don't get our shit out one way, then our body will try to get our shit out another way. And like I said, we've been talking about how some of the things we go through manifest as diseases, some of the baggage. We all have to get our shit out. You know how like on the movies and shit, white women run to get their shit out. You know, that's how they get the stress, and then the white boys go work out and shit, go to the box and gym and shit. But yeah, the Geminis have to have creative outlets, ways so they can, when they have to disconnect from everything else, they're not alone because they have all the other selves to get familiar with. Um, yeah, anyway, you know, fucking, who else is a Gemini? Tupac is a Gemini. Kanye West is a Gemini. Hold on, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm a Gemini, and I know I can be a challenge, but I know when I'm being a challenge, and it don't take nothing but a second for me to call my shit out, you know. And I know all of me, you know. Oh yeah, yeah, it does. It does. Like I said, everybody got a different outlet. Um, the Taurus, like I said, I don't study this shit. The Taurus should be careful because food is expressive for the Taurus. Food is an outlet, you know. I don't have no Taurus children. I don't have no Taurus man. I just, like I said, I was just telling the sister last night. I think she said something like, that's my psoriasis spot or some shit. I don't know, a little eczema spot or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. And I'm like, the aloe plant. Just put some of the raw aloe plant on there. Like, I don't know where some of this shit comes from, but I know why it comes to me. So yeah, anyway, I don't question my spirit. When a motherfucker tell me something, I be like, unless it's asking me to do something, then I got a lot of questions. Oh, them Leos? See, yeah. Yeah, I love the Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius because we get along naturally, and I love Virgos because they can be rough. They can be rough. I mean, when I say rough, I mean so judgmental but still so sensitive. Can, you know, yeah, they can't really take what they put out, you know, but they cool as a motherfucker, you know. And then Leos, I fucking love Leos because they require so much. I do. I love that they lie so good. I love a lot of things about the Leo, you know, but yeah, I love each of them for different things, but those are definitely, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to tell you, shit, it's cool though. I don't be like, everybody lie. That's what they say when you say that shit to a Leo. They be like, everybody lie. Oh shit, they don't discredit it. They just like balance it. Everybody lie though. All right. Okay. Yeah, we really ain't. Yeah, I guess. Hold on. Let me. Oh, Julia, what's your sign? Yo, people is messaging me and shit. Great fucking rising. I'm getting calls and texts and shit. I'm feeling special on the motherfucker. It's early too. Alright. Yeah, Julian, what's your zodiac? Go ahead and hit me with that Leo though. Hey man, I know it's a generalization. I know it's a generalization. That's why I don't be mad when I say I'm a Gemini and people be like, oh, hell no, I don't fuck with no Gemini, man. Gemini is crazy. Gemini is crazy. I be like, yeah, I mean, typically, yeah. Yeah. Everybody crazy, though. Nah, the truth is, I know which parts of me are which. And so for a lot of Geminis who don't know, it is like Jekyll and Hyde. Fucking like, you don't know who's about to come out, you know? Um, but for me, I can let you know. Like, I can let you know. I introduce me as what I am. So my king will tell you. Taking what, sis? Whatever I got, you can have that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, well, whatever it is I'm going through, I can tell you. Like, I can say, I can introduce to you who you about to be with. I'm like, I don't have no problem being like, this is peace me. You know what I mean? This is peace me. Or like I tell my children, you're about to make me turn into Teenage Mutant Ninja Mom. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 2 seconds away from turning into Teenage Mutant Ninja Mom. And that don't mean you have the option now to start doing right. And then everything, you can start picking up toys and shit, or fucking drinking up the fucking water you just spilled all over the table and all is forgiven. No, I'm actually introducing you to Spider Monkey, bitch, because I'm about to go I'm about to go ape shit. You know what I mean? And so it ain't no surprise. It ain't no surprise. You can recognize because I have done a proper introduction, if you will. And that's peace. And a lot of Geminis can't do that because they don't know. Yeah, because they don't know themselves. They don't know where they're going to go next. They don't know they up from they down like everybody else. Oh my gosh, this is so dope. Look. Hold on. That's cute. You see the little one in there? And you see the even tinier one in there? Hold on. Yeah, they're everywhere. And this one's eating up the damn plants. I should start flicking their asses off, but it's cool. I support eating plants. Yeah, I might have to, hold on right quick, let me put my ass up. Hold on, goddammit. Hold on. Right. Okay. Man, I'm telling you, them girls, they just like, it's like they glowing or something. It's like they growing or something. All right, where we at? Yeah. Yeah, we would get the salt too. Yes, we would. Escargot. Yes, we used to get the salt on them too. So I know my grandma would have. It's like real shit. My dude does have a tendency to see through people in their carrot on the spot. Anytime he could be right. That's something I do like. I bet why something bother nobody. Yeah. That snail is bothering though. You see what it's doing to the plant. Like, it's not sitting in that one spot because it's taking a fucking rest. It's sitting there fucking eating holes through our shit. But like I said, I eat holes through plants all the time, so I ain't mad at it. Alright, so we just chopping it up, I guess. That's peace. It's a good thing we know. Yeah, I'm excited to be in sacred relationships. Because everything we've gone through, we can apply to mind, body, and spirit. Remember, if you don't have a book, say so. Even the men, even the brothers, if you don't have a book, if you don't have a Sacred Woman book, say so. You know, like, you've been here journeying with us, and it's important that men have it too, and men understand it too, because yeah, so that they learn how to recognize a sacred woman when they see one. I tell you you all the time, you have to teach people how to love you by how you love on yourself. You know, if somebody at work see me drink Coca-Cola every day at work, they see me get a Coca-Cola. On lunch, I get a Coca-Cola. If we ever go out to a restaurant together, I get Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. If they ever out somewhere and they see the Coca-Cola shit that got my name on it, they're gonna they'll get it because they're thinking about me, and they'll gift me a Coca-Cola. They have learned to love me or speak my love language based on how I show them I love myself. And the same, if all I ever drink is water, 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 water. Anybody offer me something, I say water, 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 water. People are so used to me saying water is the only drink suitable for human consumption, so that they know if somebody else offer me something, like if somebody say, hey, Ife, you want some tea or you want some juice? Somebody else will say, oh, she don't drink nothing but water. If I'm at way washing my hands at a restaurant and my child and my king are still at the table waiting on me, they both know room temperature water for her with lemon on the side, and that's it. They've learned that from how I that's it. Oh, that Pepsi is bad. It's very bad, 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 bad. Does he smoke cigarettes? Does he smoke cigarettes also? Does he smoke cigarettes also? I just love him and want him healed. I just love him and want him strong. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So. All right. We learn how to love people based on how they love themselves. And so, brothers, if you don't have a Sacred Woman book, let me know so we can help each other to get books, because it does me no good to be a sacred woman and want to build with black men if all I can find is hood niggas and thug niggas and drug dealers. So learn how to be my counterpart, and learn how to raise our daughters in the way that they should go. And excuse me, I'm not trying to be emotional and shit. Y'all know old people shit. My bad, old people shit. And I'm good. And if my jewels come off, I'm gonna kick your husband's ass when I come up there to Minnesota. Okay? Yeah, I just love black men so much. I do. And you're right. Oftentimes, my sisters too. My sisters too. My love is very different, though. My love is very different. It's both of them are grand, of course, but with black men, I expect you to protect me. And if you don't protect yourself, I don't. And I know it sounds like a push. I remember a guy asked me, he's like, I've told you this before. He's like, so a man can put the black woman first and the black child first. And he can be for the liberation of all black people. He can be anti-white supremacy and all of that. And he can be vocal and he can be strong. And, and if he eat a Big Mac, you won't fuck with him. And I'm like, if he eat a Big Mac, I won't fuck with him. He could be my partner, but I won't fuck with him. He can't be my king. And I'm like, I don't mean to be petty, but if you honor me as God, and I recognize you as God, and we trust one another as God, the minute that, yeah, we trust that anytime we have a conversation, we're conversing as gods and not as egos. So when I tell you that a woman is bad for us or for you, when I say that a food or a thing or a show is bad for us or you, or when you tell me a deal or an arrangement is bad for us, we respect that it's not somebody being petty or insecure, it's somebody who's being protective of the unit, protective of the greater good. And so we listen to one another. If he say don't sign the contract for this car, it's not a good deal, I trust that that's what it is. If I tell him don't bring that woman home to this bed, that's what it is. And so there's balance. And when I tell you that Pepsi will kill you, when I tell you that cigarettes will kill you, and you still choose to engage, it's hard. And it's not like it's completely different, and I understand if you don't receive it or if you feel like you really don't understand it. Like when I tell somebody that Jesus was killing me and they can't put their mind around that because they never seen Jesus kill nobody, and I can understand that. But these are things that you can wrap your mind around, black man. You know that cigarettes are bad for you so much that you lie to yourself every year and say you're gonna quit, and you know that the sodas are bad for you, and so you always say you're gonna cut back, and you don't. It never lasts long, or you decide you're gonna start drinking the diet version instead. But how, if you can't learn to choose you enough to protect you, can I trust you to choose me and to protect me? And I know that it's like I said, I know that it sounds like a push to be like, yeah, I don't want to fuck with you if you smoke cigarettes or if you eat Big Macs or drink soda. And I know that's a push, but for a long time I knew that, and I fasted and I prayed and I pushed and I fasted and I prayed and I pushed, and I knew that in my heart there is a man who understands that. There has to be an army of men, a nation of men who understand that how you love yourself is a reflection of how well you're gonna love me. And I don't want you serving me up no chemical drinks and no chemical stick or cancer sticks as they call them. How you love on you is how you're gonna love on me. So how do I see you loving on you? And how can I? And I know it's a stretch, but it's a real stretch for me, and I need you to stretch like that. And if you can't stretch like that, and so many men told me I'm a bitch, I'm a hoe, I don't really want no good man, I just say I want a good man, I'm just flexing for the internet, and the shit I'm looking for is too high. How can I want all of these things when I'm fat, I'm black, and I got 4 baby daddies? Listen, and I fasted and I prayed and I waited, and when I found saved, listen, the very first conversation, I'm like, so you eat meat? And he's like, what, you vegan? I'm like, yeah. Do you eat meat? And he's like, shit, not no more. And he was dead ass, you know what I mean? He was dead ass. Like, even to this day, when he'd be like, oh, you look at a picture of him and he'd be like, ah, damn, I'm getting too small. I done lost more weight and shit. You know how little people be and shit with the high metabolisms and shit. Be looking at their old perfect little ass physiques and shit and be complaining about shit and shit. Like, nigga, you ain't had to worry about no goddamn chicken wing swing. Nigga, you straight. Anyway, he like, I look like I'm getting smaller. And I be like, babe, if you want, I can go get you some free range chicken. I go get you one of them real wings where the chicken wing ain't big like that right here. I can go get you one of them free range chicken wings. If you want, I can go get you some alligator meat from the farmer market. You're like, I don't want no fucking meat, Ife. Okay, then did I fry some cauliflower? What the fuck? No. Anyway, so that's peace though. Y'all been talking to me, and yeah. You know, and the same thing, I used to hookah occasionally. I would never hookah on live and shit, because I know I ain't need people looking at me hookah and shit. I used to didn't smoke weed on live either, and I had to get my goddamn mind right again. But with the hookah thing, he's like, do you smoke? And I'm like, you mean like weed? He's like, nah, do you smoke? And I'm like, I don't mean the hookah. Then I realized where we was going with that. I'm like, oh, no, not no more. You don't eat meat no more? I don't smoke no more. Oh, that's Pete. Yeah. And that's it though. I did it, and I said for over a year, as I fasted and I prayed, that I wanted to be with a man who loved my sisters as much as he loved me. Yeah, as much as he loved me. As much as he loved me. I ain't got to be worried that because he loved another woman, he ain't got enough love for me. That ain't how it worked. And I knew that because when I was pregnant with Zion, I was so in love with my womb, and so in love with my life, and so in love with my child. And after she was born, I loved her even more. And when I got pregnant again, I was afraid. I'm gonna be honest. I was young and dumb, and I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to love another child the same. I was afraid, how would I balance it? Like, how can I love somebody? And I felt bad because I'm like, and then that child was born, and the love was the same, or it was equally big, but it was different, and it was still unique. And anyway, for a year, I said, my king, whoever he is, loves all queens like they are his. All of them. He'll ride and protect and provide for all of them. You know what I mean? And I have that now. Sometimes my king is stretched thin, and I have to like pull his coattail, you know, to let him know, you know, shit, you bring your ass on back now. So, yeah, but that's because he is a healer. He is a healer. And if he knows that I can self-sustain and some other woman needs him more, then that's what my king will be. And I said I wanted that, and I got that. And like, who the I got you, Sean. I got you, Sean. I got you, Sean. We've been on here for an hour and a half too. I'm about to get off of here and go be a parent and shit. I mean, I'm sure I should be making oatmeal or some shit right now. Anyway, so we'll be back though. I'm gonna go. We'll be back. We'll be back. Y'all go buy some earrings and shit. Tell people on Facebook to buy some earrings because no, I'm in Facebook jail, so I can't promote my business and shit. Can't promote my business. Alright, I love y'all. Yeah, it was nice chopping it up with y'all too. Did I finish that little piece of weed or did I? Okay, yeah, that piece of weed is gone. Okay, alright, for real though. Alright. I am a distinctive, beautiful flower and a healing herb with the heart and mind, breast, buttocks, and the womb. I come with sacred earth medicine to heal myself. All praise and adoration to Queen Afua for being a beacon of light on our journey. I love you, Queen Afua. I love you, Queen Afua. Thank you. Twat her. Alright, peace, family.